So hello and welcome back, viewers. So after visiting the castle in Bojnice, Slovakia, we will be going to Brno. That's a city in the Czech Republic. No, Czech Republic is not just Prague, but there's also Brno, which is a beautiful city. Would you like to receive a t-shirt? Keep watching. Towards the middle of this video, you will receive information on how to get it.
This is the Great Hall, the largest room in the Bojnice castle. It is situated in the wing, built in the second half of the 16th century thanks to the family Turzos. Crypt.
Non ci passa niente, dobbiamo andarla a chiedere. Andiamo a cercare a chiedere dentro, così vediamo se ci passa. Esatto, a destra.
And it used to be, this is the Augustine Church and Monastery and St. Thomas Church, but now it's more of a gallery there. You hear about the battle near Austerlitz between Napoleon, Franz I and Alexander I. Before, few days before the battle, Napoleon with the soldiers slept here in this monastery. And he was eating a lot of and the people from Brno must give him food, and then after 3 days go he go away. So I saying he was visiting Brno, and let's say first village was here, 10th century, yes, and then 13th century, because this square It's using like a crossing of trade routes. Yeah, and then came Flemish people here, Germans, Wallons, colonized the region, Jewish, and in the 10th century have Brno about. In 13th century has Brno about 10,000 inhabitants and 1,000 houses. Yeah? And handworks came, and Brno was growing because everybody who was coming here with things to handle, because here used to be a market, would stop here for a few days. Yeah? So it became an important city. And also in Brno, because Morava is administratively separated, it was administratively separated from Czech. Yes, and there was there was like fightings between the two Morava cities, between Olomouc and Brno, because there is a big city Olomouc in Morava. Which city is the capital? So the landmen, the administrators of the land, they were every year, 1 year in Brno and 1 year in Olomouc. 1635, so 17th century, came Swedish here, and they tried to come to Brno. Yeah?
28,000.
Yeah. Against, I think, Fanta, yeah? But here was a very good general, French general, with the name Sanchousi. And with 1,500 people, he achieved to protect the city, because he was thinking about good protection system of the city. So the Swedish, they didn't succeed to come to Brno. But in Olomouc they were. So from this point, from 17th century, became Brno capital of Morava. Yeah. So actually in 18th century period of Maria Theresa industrialization, and here came in 19th century a lot of textile fabrics.
Yeah.
About 200 textile fabrics in Brno. Big, small manufacturers. That's why it was in 19th century Brno called Manchester of Moravia. Yeah. So, but during the Second World War, a lot of people must go here away, because here were a lot of German speaking, and after Second World War. So after Second World War, in the modern period, was Brno not very good economically. But here are three big universities settled. So now it's Brno and student city, I can say, and it's let's say a lot of industry here at this moment. And this is the so-called down square, and this is so-called up square. And this chapel, St. Michael Chapel, is not existing anymore. Yeah. And the Swedish, they succeed to come to the city here, but luckily they could be down back. So luckily, that's why Brno became also seat of Archbishop in 17th century. Yeah. So this is the Castle Spielberg. We will see it. Yeah. And this is not the horse of Troya. This is so-called Markrab Jost. Markrab, he was like the administrator of Morava, and he was the Luxembourg, Jost Luxembourg. Because the Luxembourg, there was Charles IV, a very important king in Prague, and he had a brother, and this was Jost von Luxembourg, and for this brother was here Markrab, like administrator of Morava region. And this is here, because here in this church, there are the Luxembourgs buried. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm going because some of them left the mobile
Okay.
I'm going.
الموبايل جدك الشبكة إياد
Justin, are you Justin?
Yeah.
الموبايل
Nimxu warajja aħna.
So we're following the local tour guide.
Ejja. Ejjo. Għax teqpa żejra. Česká republika. Czech Republic. Graffiti. Česká republika. Strange. Italy, Rimini, meat fly. Behounska. Barunka. Bistro. Love patatas. Mahinka. Forkies. Respect for life. Burgers. Aida, la dolce vita. Forkies. La dolce vita. For Hanoi. The Cavern Club. Guinness. St. Patrick Irish Pub. Guinness. Drink your Guinness. Capital. Requiem. Eternam dona eis nomine et lux perpetua luceat eis.
Finally, I have merchandise available. This t-shirt will be available to you if you become a Patreon. If you support this channel through Patreon, this t-shirt can be sent to you. The minimum level of support will include this t-shirt for a limited time.
So this
is St. Jacob Church. St. Jacob Church is from 14th century Gothic church, and it's the only church in Brno which now was not rebuilt in Baroque style. So this is the original Gothic, yes? And in surrounding of the church there used to be a cemetery. The cemetery does not exist anymore, but the skeleton of the people they collected, and that is entrance. There is the second biggest in Czech Republic collection of skeletons. Yeah.
skeletons.
Yes.
Skeletons.
Some people. Yeah. Because the architect of this, the maker of this church, he didn't receive the money which he asked from the city. In the night before he go away from the city, he left a nice angel here on the window over there. Yeah, because he didn't get enough money for the church. So this is a small show.
Okay.
And the architecture is neo-Gothic here. Neo-Gothic is end of 19th century. It's neo-Gothic. It's not Gothic.
Mojo. Variant. Kapitaal. Cooperativa. Fugge film. Ida. Araba.
Can you stop for a moment? Because I'm going to give them
Meeting point.
a meeting point near the this one should be the meeting point.
Over there, okay. At 4 o'clock? Okay.
4:45, so that everybody will be here. I walk back and 4 o'clock we leave. Hey, yo, no, that shade.
But you come here also.
SMAwna dan xejn saħih. Kulħadd jagħtaw
Muxaw jitkellem.
fl-erba' eskwar. Fl-erba' eskwar. Sa niltaqgħu fej il-Madonna. All right, il-monument. Fl-erba' eskwar. No, more than 1 hour. 1:30.
At least one.
At least at one. At least, let's say 1:30. Let's say 1:30.
Now I think it's not probable. I think in 1 hour we will make it.
Another 1 hour. Vuol dire una quarta.
Half past.
Let's say
1 o'clock definitely. 1 o'clock definitely. I think earlier.
Kull ma jkollna sa teħunor. Le, fl-4 eskwar. Ta' ma jkollniex,
هذا
għamilna dak biex noqgħod free time sa' teħu fuq.
Brno dobry. Także się cieszymy.
Okay.
Na Brno dobry. Dobry mu się. Welcome.
Good, you good? Good morning. Dobry, jak good. Issa dobri, forsi xi welcome mela. Welcome to Brno. Dobri. Immaġina li jekk kif.
Bomba, għawni.
Ej. Allahu. Ejva.
Ma skladicie.
Ecco.
All buildings are here. Behind you in Baroque, this one. Then we have beautiful Renaissance building, a house from Lord from Lipa, is Renaissance. And there is palace Chinsky, which is also Renaissance. And this house, Lord of Lipa, it was originally a Gothic house. And one wine dresser bought buy this house, and he rebuilt it in Renaissance. And that's why you have wine dresser motifs on the house. Yeah. So he was also handling with the wine. Yeah. So it was like and then we have in the middle we have the three things. We have here this. This is a clock. You can see the clock, astrological clock. Yeah. In the form of it used to be, from the weapons from Swedish, the cannon. Yes. But it looks very strange. It's quite new here, 2007. And then we have fontaine from Bohumil's castle. You can see on the ground of this fontaine poesy and a poesy from Bohumil's castle, and he was a Czech poesy writer living here in very famous, living in Brno. And this is the Baroque flag column where you should meet from 18th century. And we have here also two functionalistic buildings, Komerční banka, and this passage Omega, which is a shopping mall, a small shopping mall. Yes?
Billa.
You go inside, there are more shops there. But we will see a bigger shopping. Yeah? Okay. Bigger shopping complex. Very big one is outside. Direction Bratislava.
Ugo, salaterie. T-Mobile. Netbox. Sorry?
Shopping mall. Because then there are also restaurants.
Italia Bar and Marella. Knock knock.
There are restaurants, coffee, a lot.
Armani jeans. Butica Mica. Sarka.
There is question because they would like to go to big shopping malls.
But no. Who wants to go? Yes, they can go. But you the group.
I will do the city.
Look. Jekk hawn xi ħadd ma jridx jibqa' magħna, imur. Jekk għattola li dodu tmorru shopping.
لا مش أكثرني إحنا.
Mela.
هنا سقسيك بدنا نشوف المول استونا.
عندك واحد
واحد نقراو قالت له أمي هركبر فوق الأوتسكيرتس قالت لي السياق تريدوا احنا وهرجل نورا لا نلتقوا قبل ومروا لأمي.
Issa jekk ġejna biex nagħmlu shopping il-mall li nieqaf barra ħanamlu dik id-distanza biex immur shopping barra.
Xo bat indomu aktar u kif immorru l-ura kollu. Ekku. Tassan dak il-shopping mall temmu l-billa. Rob il-billa. Suġġerimenti għax.
ما يريدش مول shopping mall.
Le għax hemm id-distanzi biex mor fuq l-outskirts umba. Dik il-problema. Kif naħseb jien, ma nafx. Mejt imur jista' jmur f'bija toħra, billa naħseb tajjeb jien. Milli għani għamil gubbi, tajjeb. Xiko f'ħaġa fil-viċinanzi, ju. Sorry. Butani.
About 1,000 people working there, so very complicated building, but beautiful building for Bankrupt, yeah?
Dekujemy. U CND, tajjeb CND. Għandhom CND, għansi, għawana. Għandhom bħu t-għada. CND, veru. Ejja. CNA. Land. Scuola. The Franciscan Gardens. Franciscan Church. Today it's very hot again, and most likely hotter than Malta. Diecetni Museum. St. Peter and St. Paul Cathedral.
It's a mix of Gothics and Neo-Gothics. On the map, when we were standing, you see the cathedral had no towers. And this was in Gothic period, it was burned down. These two towers, 19th century. Not Neo-Gothic, 19th century. Yes? And they are 84-meter high, and there is a view to the city. You can climb up. Interior of the cathedral is Baroque. Yeah? Interior is Baroque. Outside, Gothic.
A few facts about the Cathedral of St. Peter and Paul in Brno. Blessed Sacrament. On the side, chapel. It's an adoration chapel.
Thanks. Remember to leave a comment, like this video, and if you haven't, remember to subscribe and click the notification button. So after this video, now you can watch another video. So see you in the next video, and bye from Brno in the Czech Republic.